to grow your hair, because child, they lie and say 4C hair can't grow, and it definitely can. It definitely can. Hey guys, if this is your first time being here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's good to see you. My name is Zipporah and welcome to my channel. So on this channel, I talk a lot about being a straight hair natural and how that has helped me grow my hair, my 4C hair. And so we're gonna continue along on this journey, and I wanted to give a more step-by-step routine that you can use to grow your hair, because child, they lie and say 4C hair can't grow, and it definitely can. It definitely can. Okay, so I want to give just something that could just be really helpful to you guys when it comes to growing your hair, especially for my 4C straight hair naturals. And we're just gonna dive right in. I have this split into 3 different sections because I think there are different parts involved in this, but they're simple, you guys. If you guys know me, I like to keep it simple. I don't like doing too much. I don't like mixing and concocting all different types of things, not because I don't think it's good or beneficial, just because I call myself a lazy straight hair natural, and if I have to do all that, chances are I'm gonna fall off and not be consistent on my routine. That's just how I am. Lord, pray for me if that's not how it should be, but that's just how I am. I like to keep it simple. And so we're just going to break this down into 3 different steps that you guys can use to grow your 4C hair. And I'm just super excited about this, guys. I am actually really excited about this topic, and I hope that you guys found this helpful. So the 3 parts are going to be, the first part is going to be the base. This is where you need to be starting from when it comes to growing your hair. And this is the part that I felt like I was missing a lot when I would come to my hair growth journey. I would, watch some videos, but I wasn't starting on the right base. So although the information was right and correct, my hair wasn't growing or retaining the length because I was starting on not damaged hair, but just not hair on what I call good soil, y'all. If y'all know the scripture, it talks about planting on good soil. And so that's the same thing when it comes to your hair. You want to make sure that you're starting with good soil in order to see that good, healthy growth, if that makes sense. So yeah, so we're going to start with the base first of all, and then we're going to get into how to retain length. And then the last step is we're going to talk about how to get faster hair growth. Again, this is going to be super simple, super easy, you guys. I'm excited. Let's dive right in. Alright, so part 1, the base. This is where you want to make sure that you are starting from when it comes to hair growth. Otherwise, you're not going to see as great as results, or you're not going to be able to retain that length because you're just going to keep growing and your hair is just going to keep being damaged. So the most essential part is trims. You want to make sure that you are starting with a trim. And I'm going to talk to you guys about this. So when it comes to trims, first of all, I definitely recommend working with a professional. Unless you are a professional and you know how to do hair, and then I would say, you can trim your own hair. But if you're not professional, I was just watching YouTube videos on how to trim hair, and then I just feel like I was either trimming too much, and then I was trimming off, healthy hair, which would obviously, then I'm starting over from, a shorter point, or I was trimming too little, and then so I was just building damage. And so when you don't have trims and you're starting off your hair, then your ends that are damaged or split are not going to get repaired. They're just going to keep getting damaged. So you're going to keep growing hair, but then your damaged ends are going to be splitting. You want to make sure that you are getting trims, because if you're growing your hair and your ends are damaged, you're not going to be retaining the length, and you're just growing damaged hair. And then you're going to have to keep cutting, and then you're going to salon and they're going to have to cut up this much, and then you're not growing healthy long hair, which is also, that is the point. You want to have healthy long hair. So what I recommend is starting off with going to professional and getting a silk press and trim. Make sure that you are researching this professional. I recommend somebody who works with natural hair, because what you don't also want to do is work with somebody who says, yeah, I can, do your silk press, and then your hair ends up damaged, your curls end up damaged. You want to make sure that you're reading reviews on the salons and your hairstylist that you're going to. And then, you can also let them know, like, I really want to grow my hair, starting off with a trim. You can help ask them questions. They can help you walk through that. But just to start off, I recommend getting professional trim. And then I believe you're going to want to get a trim once every, I think I was told once every 12 weeks for my hairstylist. So once every 12 weeks, you want to, so pretty much once every 3 months, you want to make sure that you are getting your hair trimmed. So you guys, this is so important, so crucial when it comes to growing your hair. Start with fresh trim. Okay, let's move on to the next. Next, we're going to talk about how to retain length, because your hair is going to be growing, and it's just a matter of you want to make sure that you're retaining that length, and so that your hair isn't getting damaged, so that it's not falling out. You want to make sure that you're growing healthy hair, because that is very important. You don't want just long hair, you want healthy long hair. So we're going to talk about how I retain length. And so what I'm just going to do is I'm going to go through my routine from wash day to, how I sleep at night, all that type of stuff. And then we're just going to dive right into it. So when it comes to washing your hair, number one, shampoo. Hear me, you guys, hear me. When it comes to shampoo, you want to make sure that you are using a clarifying shampoo. Okay. So I feel like with this step, I was getting this wrong a little bit, because I was using just, regular conditioning, moisturizing shampoo, which is good. And sometimes you don't need a clarifying shampoo if your hair is pretty clean, but I just would recommend using some sort of clarifying shampoo, because you want to have, when it comes to growing your hair, it's essential that you have a clean scalp and clean hair. Moisturizer, it's harder for moisture to get inside dirty hair, and you want your scalp clean and free so it can just grow as it needs to grow. So you need to have a clean scalp. So use some sort of clarifying shampoo. The one I started using is the Main Choice. It's called the Exotic Kool-Aid, Refreshing Cool Scalp, Nourished Laid Hair, Minty Guava, and Kiwi Shampoo. So this is the shampoo that I use for my hair when it comes to clarifying my hair. It works really, really great, and you can just feel like the tingling going on in your scalp, and just like it's so refreshing for your scalp as well, to just make sure that you're using some sort of clarifying shampoo. So since you're using a clarifying shampoo and kind of stripping your hair a little bit, you're going to want to make sure that you're using some sort of deep moisturizing conditioner to follow through with that. So that you're putting that moisture back inside your hair. So I use the Main Choice, of course, again, and I'm going to link the products down below. So I'm using the Main Choice Herbal Hair Tonic and Soy Milk Deep Hydration Conditioner. Helps support natural growth and retention. So I use this, I follow through with that. And then if I feel like my hair needs some extra love, I will do some sort of deep treatment in my hair. And or I go to the salon once every other month for my hair, because y'all, your girl got a budget and she can't go every month to the hairstylist. So I go every other month, and then if I feel like my hair needs a lot of extra love, then I will, just get the steam treatment while I'm getting my hair silk pressed. So that is really great, especially, like I said, if you feel like your hair needs some extra love, I definitely recommend doing that. So now let's get into when it comes to blow drying your hair and straightening your hair. So really, really important that you are using high quality tools. This is very important, you guys. I can't emphasize it enough. You need to be using high quality tools. Before I was using, let me just find the cheapest, best straightener I could find, just at the stores. And it was doing the job, but it wasn't doing the job, if you know what I mean. And my hair, it was also damaging my hair, because these were not high quality tools. And when it comes to your hair, you gotta use high quality tools. Otherwise, one, you're not gonna get a sleek straighten. and 2, you're going to damage your hair, and then 3, you know, your hair is just going to end up poofy, and then you're going to end up having to do more passes, which is going to damage your hair. So make sure you're using high quality tools. For blow drying, I use the Revlon, and then for straightening, I use Babyliss hair straighteners. I swear by their hair straighteners. I love their hair straighteners so much. And when it comes to straightening your hair, and I do have a video on this, I'm sure I'll follow maybe the next video if I haven't already put it out, but we'll have a straightening hair video. But so when it comes to 4C hair especially, you guys hear me again, listen close. You have to use high heat. Okay, hopefully the gurus cover their ears. But you have to use high heat when it comes to 4C hair. I tried using, you know, straightening my hair at 300 degrees, and it was almost like, why am I damaging my hair with using 300, because I'm going to have to do either more than one pass, or it's going to look poofy, and then I'm going to have to just redo it again and then put heat again. Like, I was just damaging my hair that way. Instead, if you guys know me, I just use one pass when it comes to the hair straightener, and that's it, and that lasts me. So make sure that you are using high heat. I use 450 degrees when straightening my hair, and following that up, I will say, so I use 2 different heat protectants when I am blow drying and straightening my hair, because of course, since I'm using high heat, I want to make sure that my hair is extra protected. So after I wash my hair, I use a leave-in conditioner. I use the BioSilk Silk Therapy Miracle 17, which actually I think this also doubles as a heat protector. So technically I use 3 heat protectors. And then I follow that with the Garnier Fructis Hair Flat Iron Perfector. This is perfect for 450 degrees heat protection. And then I use the Cheese Silk Infusion. I follow that up with that. And then I blow dry my hair. Only using a little bit. You don't want to weigh your hair down and then it ends up stiff and not being able to move. So you just want to use just a little bit. But you want to make sure that you are using heat protecting your hair. Very important if you don't want to damage your hair and damage your curls. Okay, so that is the wash routine. Now we're going to get into your hair. You want to make sure that you are moisturizing your hair, you guys. You have to moisturize your hair. You can kind of feel it out how much moisturizer you need to put in your hair per week. I do it about once a week. If it's towards the end and I'm getting close to my wash day, I do a little bit more because my hair is a little bit more, it's not as straight and sleek, and so I need a little bit more moisture in there, and so I'll use that. So I'll use the moisturizer, and then you want to seal that with oil. My Silk Therapy for my moisturizer, you want to make sure you're using something lightweight. I follow it up with some sort of oil. So I'll either use the Main Choice Anti-Breakage and Repair Oil, or I started using the Main Choice Herbal Hair Tonic Soy Milk Deep Hydration Serum Hair Mist. So I'll use this, and if I want some shine in my hair, but you just use very, 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 very little. But yeah, these are some great products that help you keep that moisture locked in. But again, just for a regular moisturizer, I would recommend this if you're just getting started. Just something lightweight is what you want to make sure that you're using, and really making sure that you are giving extra care to the ends of your hair, because that's what's really going to need that extra love and extra care. So that is what I do. And then at night, you want to make sure you're using some sort of protective style. So either you're twisting your hair, braiding your hair, putting your hair in bantu knots, or you're wrapping your hair if you want to keep your hair straight. What I do is I usually keep my hair straight for like the first week or so, and then I start putting waves in my hair by using that I don't know what they call it, but it's like that ribbon thing that you can put on your hair and then like wrap your head around it. I love that thing, and I pretty much use that all the time. I absolutely love it, and I found one that's flat so it's easy to sleep in, and I'll make sure to link that below. I absolutely love it. It keeps my hair flat, and it keeps my hair it leaves my hair with body, and keeps my ends protected. So making sure you're using some protective style and then following it up with a bonnet. You don't want to like have your hair in a messy bun and then putting a bonnet over that. That's not protecting your hair. You want to make sure that you are somehow have your hair where it can't get messed up, so you don't want to put too much friction on your hair. Then also where your head, the ends of your hair are closed off in some way, somehow. Hopefully that makes sense, you guys. If you have questions, let me know down at the bottom. Oh, and one more thing, you want to make sure, don't play with your hair too much. You don't want to be in your hair all the time. And that was part of the reason why I became straight hair natural, because I just wanted to wake up and just have my hair done pretty much and not have to do a lot of things. So it's important that you're not just playing in your hair too much and not in your hair a lot. So keep that a note. All right, so we have reached the final step. So now those are the 2 steps you want to make sure that you are starting off with. And then this last step you don't have to do, but this is if you really want accelerated hair growth. So this is what you're going to want to do if you want some extra hair growth, is you're going to want to do oil treatments. So you're going to want to use some sort of growth oil. I'll recommend 2. There's the Main Choice, or there's the Miel's Hair Growth. These are both great products. If one doesn't work, because hair growth products can be a little strong, then I would recommend the other one, then try the other one. So one or the other should work for you. And the more you do it, the more faster results you'll have. But I don't like putting too much oil in my hair, especially when it's straight. So I don't do it as often. Maybe I'm starting to do it just like once a week is what I'm starting with. And so you're just going to want to split your hair up and put the oil in your hair. And then, this is very important, you're going to want to follow that up with some sort of scalp massager. So this is the one I have by Vanity Planet, but I'm actually planning on purchasing this one from Amazon. It's a scalp stimulator. So it stimulates your scalp, and this really encourages hair growth, faster hair growth, you guys. It's amazing, you guys. I'm so excited for you guys to do this. So what you're going to want to do, you have the oil, and then you're just going to want to just use, this one is electronic, so then it just like, it feels so good too. You're going to just want to do this with your hair. Just make sure you're rubbing it in, rubbing that oil in. And then actually, I heard it's really, really good to flip your hair over and then just massage it this way. Because it, again, that's another way to just stimulate your scalp when your head is bent over. So yes, so I mean, and that's it, you guys. Like I said, I like to keep things simple. So the more you do it, the faster results you'll have. But just keep in mind, this is oil, so you're putting oil in your hair, and you don't want to put too much oil in your hair unless you wash your hair more than I do. I do just wash day once a month, maybe twice, depending on what I feel like I need. So just depending on what you feel like your hair needs. But yes, use one of these oils, do the scalp massages. This is why also having a clean scalp is essential. You really want to be able to get that product in there, and you want to be able to just really just get in that scalp. So this is what you're going to want to do for faster hair growth. So you guys, we reached the end of the video. I hope you guys found this helpful. I really wanted to create something helpful for you guys when it comes to hair growth, because trust me, I understand. I get it. I'm here in this journey with y'all. And we about to grow this 4C hair. We're going to have tailbone length hair. Lord, I am putting that in the atmosphere for those who follow this routine. And you know, this is not a gospel. This is just a routine. If you need help, if you feel stuck, you don't know what to do, you know, you're overwhelmed, this is where you can start and hopefully find it helpful. And then maybe along your journey you can find other tips and tools that can help you as well. But yeah, if you guys found this helpful, let me know. Make sure to like this video, comment, leave me any questions, and don't forget to subscribe if you like videos like this. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
I could be running or I'm chasing you.